works, it's not designed to be competitive amongst the schools that you see here, the 3 that we have. Hopefully we'll have one more joining us. It's basically a general overview of the MBA admissions process and what goes into selecting a business school. And the way it will work is that I will be asking general questions to the business schools that we have on the panel, and they'll give their responses. Obviously they will be using some examples from their own specific school, but it's not designed to be competitive in any way. The first section will look at selecting a business school, about 15 to 20 minutes. Then we'll move on to the admissions process for the same amount of time. Then at the end we'll open up for some questions. Hopefully we'll have time for that. If you don't get to ask a question at the end, don't worry, you do have 3 hours inside the main hall to ask any questions to the 25 or 30 business schools that we have with us. Okay, what I'll do first is I'll allow all the business schools to introduce themselves, and then we'll go straight into it, and I'll be asking questions. Geoff, if you could start.
Good afternoon. My name is Geoff McLean. I'm a lecturer and graduate studies advisor for Sydney Business School. We're part of the University of Wollongong. We have 2 campuses, one in the centre of Sydney, the other in Wollongong, which is about 80 kilometres south. We offer a range of postgraduate programs as well as the MBA.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Bhupesh, Daheria. I am representing Aegis School of Business and Telecommunication. This school is among one of the most international schools in India, based out of Bombay. And we run 2 courses, Master's Program in Telecom Management and 1-year MBA. We also offer the part-time program of these programs, which are delivered on campus as well as through distance learning, through video conferencing. And we'll talk about more about our school on our stall.
Yes, hello. My name is Ewout van der Schaft. I'm from the Netherlands, and I'm representing the CU Business School in Hungary, Budapest. Hungary, Budapest is in the center of Europe. We are an American university founded by a gentleman called George Soros, a famous Wall Street investor. And we are an American school which happens to be in the Central Europe area. We offer a full-time MBA in an 11-month program, and an international executive MBA, which is an 18-month program, together with 3 other business schools.
Thank you very much. So as I was saying, we were hoping for one more school to join us. They may join us in about 10-15 minutes. If not, you do have 3 hours in which you have that's ample enough time to ask as many questions as you like when you start at 6 o'clock. Okay, first question. What should candidates look for in a business school? If Bhupesh, you could start us off, please.
Choosing a business school is as important as choosing a life partner. How many of you guys are choosing your life partner? Or in the search of that? Everybody. Everybody, good. So in a marriage you can have divorce, right? And you can erase the name of your life partner from your life. But there are 2 things which you can't erase. One is your parents' name, and the other one is your school name. So you have to really, when you start choosing a business school, you have to first think, do you need a business school? Do you need an MBA? How many of you really think that you need an MBA? All of you. Wonderful. And that's the reason you're here, right? So you need to think what are the reasons why you want to do MBA. Whether it is for career change, or for salary hike, or you want more dowry, or you want to make your career in some specific function, right? How much money you have in your hand. So these are the parameters you have to really consider before you choose your MBA. Once you identify that what is your career objective, then you have to really start selecting the school. So you have identified, say, 30 school or 15 school, and then how you're going to narrow down to one school. So the first parameter you have to really see is faculty, right? Most of us, we Indians, we typically see the infrastructure, right? Whether they have 5-star facility or not, right? But we really do not bother about whether they have the right kind of faculty to teach or not. You're paying 20 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees because you want knowledge. So you have to see what kind of faculty they have. So you have to check the faculty background, whether they're pure academicians or they also bring a lot of real life business. Because if they're pure academicians, they'll not be able to add a lot of value to the cases. And the best way to find out these details is their website, and moreover Google those faculty names and you will get the entire postmortem report. The second thing, which is the most important, is the peer group, students. What kind of student they are studying over there? Like a candidate having 10 years experience, he would not like to study with bunch of kids. Moreover, you have to see the diversified profile of their experience as well as culture, because these are two very important things. Consider example, like in out of 60 students, 50 students hail from the software industry and they're having average 5-year experience. So 50 students, average experience, collective experience is only 5 years. So you have to see whether they're coming from HR or manufacturing or telecom or IT. The student should be from diverse profile. So there are a lot of parameters like fees, the class size, the faculty ratio, which probably my colleagues are going to really throw light. And we'll discuss further.
Thank you. Ewout?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say that in my experience, choosing a business school is easier than choosing a wife. Still trying the second one. A lot of things, of course, are generally true. What I would advise you as an advice is to look really at alumni who are at the school. And if you can find Indian alumni, that's even better if you go to a school abroad, and to get their experience, because we will tell you the most wonderful stories, and they're all true, believe me. But if you talk to the alumni, you will also hear it from the students' perspective. So that can be done. You can ask the university where you're applying to talk to them, or you can also go to social networking sites, and a lot of schools have those communities, for instance on Facebook, on LinkedIn, or wherever. So talk to those people. And for the rest, I support what you said. Look at the faculty, look at their work experience as well, because you don't want faculty who only read books and never worked in a company. So it's nice to have that combination. And look at the business school which suits you, because there are a lot of good business schools, but they all have a different program, and it requires some preparation, but I'm sure you'll be successful with that. Thank you.
I'll go back to what Bhupesh said earlier in the piece, that you've got to ask yourself why you want to go to a business school in the first place. And I did become aware only a few days ago that one of the reasons that many people here go to business school is to find a marriage partner or to improve their chances of getting a good partner. I've got no disagreement with that, and if it helps, that's fantastic. You can look at all sorts of things. You can look at ratings, reputation, look at the students, as has been pointed out. There are social network sites, and you can do a lot of research on the internet. One of the easiest things, of course, is that if you go into a local business school, you can go and check the faculty out.